All right, hello and welcome back to the ICS Podcast. For once, we are actually going to do a serious episode. So, joining me today is my lovely board, minus a couple of people. So, who are you?
I'm Alice. I'm the co-president of ICS Student Council.
All right, I'm Brendan Miller. I'm the events chair.
I'm Melinda Lee. I'm the webmaster.
I'm Justine Koa, and I'm the PR chair.
I'm Palek Gajera. I'm the EVP.
PG the OG.
Yes, sir.
She makes TikToks. You should follow her.
I'm Mars. I'm the project chair.
I'm Barath. I'm the alumni chair.
I'm Natalie. I'm the internal vice president.
I'm Harry, and I'm the secretary.
All right, so end of the quarter is upon us, and we have been here at school in UCI, in ICS, and in ICSSC for quite a while now. So we thought it would be nice if we just, reflected on life at UCI and ICS, reflection on a journey and our time in ICS Student Council, and talk about some other miscellaneous stuff and what to expect in the future. So, with that being said, let's get started. So, first I just want to talk about just our journeys coming into ICS Student Council, like why we wanted to join it, even though it was kind of a very hectic roller coaster of a ride. So, I guess I'll start. When I was in freshman year, life fucking sucked. I was severely depressed. I didn't have many friends that I could connect with. Y'all are hearing this for the first time too, so this isn't a simp, don't worry. But yeah, so after that freshman year ended, I decided, hey, you know what? Let's maybe join some clubs, see if we can meet anyone new. And so I did that. Ant-Year Involvement Fair that next year, I saw the ICS Student Council booth. The guy who was running it honestly seemed kind of depressed. No offense, I forget who you are, but no offense. But I'm like, okay, I might as well just check it out. So then I go to their first meeting. They had little Android figurines, and I thought, okay, these guys seem cool. So then I went to their bonfire, which, you don't wear pants at a bonfire, first of all. You don't wear jeans at a bonfire. So that kind of sucked. But I went there, met a lot of new people. I liked the fact that there were these types of events going on with ICS Student Council. So I'm like, hey, I'll apply to events committee, see how it goes from there. I do that, I get in. And I guess I'm the unofficial, from that point on, I became the unofficial co-chair for events committee. I don't know why, I just happened to come to meetings.
It's true.
And then, yeah, a bit of a fast forward. The year after I became events chair, and the year after that, co-president, and the rest, I guess, is history. Does anyone want to jump in and
say? And then you became buried in the sand.
Oh yeah, twice.
Sure, I can go next. Just want to remind everyone, I'm Alice. I'm the co-president. I think my journey has been very unique, I guess, and I just definitely in kind of a similar situation as Avi. I definitely very introverted. In my freshman year during Welcome Week, I did not go to any events. I hid in my room and played Stardew Valley, and I think in second year I've gone through a weird academic journey. I started out in CSE. I got kicked out of ICS, and I clawed my way back into the major, and I'm gonna graduate with above a 3.0 GPA. So we take those. And I think second year I just really wanted to start getting involved in the community, meeting other programmers in my area, and hot single programmers in my area, obviously, and just kind of giving back. So I volunteered to represent HAC at UCI in planning ICS Day, and before I knew it, I had taken on too many responsibilities, and was kind of I was carrying. Let's just say I was carrying. So I really just applied to run for ICS Student Council president because I wanted to give back and do what I had already done for the past 2 years. So, yeah, I think I asked Avi if he just wanted to do co-president because none of us could do it alone. So yeah, it's a simple life.
Who wants to go next? Do I have to call on you?
I guess I'll go. Right. Okay. So, do I go from freshman to senior?
You don't have to.
Okay. I'll
Do whatever you
I'll
want.
just do what everyone's been doing. So, I guess we'll start with my freshman year. It was fairly uneventful until sophomore year, or kind of tried to join some clubs, see if we can get involved. So I got into the ICS SC as events committee, and I've been in the committee for like 2 years. I thought this year was gonna be like my last, so I thought I was gonna leave the ICS SC and I don't know, do something else, but I've been called in as a secretary, so here I am. Anyone else? Dang.
So I'm Barath. I joined ICSSC because as a transfer student, making friends is probably the hardest thing. And so everyone told me, if you want to make friends, join clubs. So I joined like 500 clubs, dropped 90% of them, and I'm here now. And made a lot of friends. You know, the bonfire at the beginning of last year when I transferred in, that really sold me on ICS. I met a lot of cool people doing cool things. And I'm happy to be part of the council.
I'm happy you're here too. Okay, all right. Let's move on to the next thing. So we're all on board. I'd like to ask you guys, reflect on your time, like in council. What did you do in council, either as a committee member or on board or just coming to events? Like, tell me about what were your highlights as you were involved in student council.
All right, I'll start. So last year, I'm Brendan again, events chair.
Brendan again?
Brendan again. That's my middle name.
Brendan again, Miller.
So last year I joined the council. I joined events committee as well, underneath our wonderful Avanish. And basically throughout the year just tried to help out as much as I could, come to as many meetings as I could, learn from Avi's rise to power. And just
as detailed in our last podcast episode.
And then for this year, I wasn't totally sure that I wanted to be the events chair, but I applied like last second minute or like the last day or something, and I sent in my application for it. And then when I got it, I was really excited because I could, actually do a lot more stuff involved in the council and things like that, and make decisions and try to put on stuff that I feel the community wants. And so far, it's been going well this quarter. I feel like things have been, our events have gotten good turnout. Avi's great idea of Nerd Fighter at the start really helped me to like see how things work, see how to get things going, and like through a variety of different events. So using that as like a kickoff really helped me out for the rest of it and moving on to the rest of the year.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
I guess I'll talk next about what I enjoy about ICSSC. This is Justine. I guess like my favorite part about it is that I like joined originally to make friends because early on, like first year, I didn't really join a lot of things, so I was just kind of like I made friends like week 0, and those are the people that I hung out with like the whole year. So it was like really cool to join like a community where like we all like work together, but we're also like all friends and really chill. And we enjoy memes, so that's like great that I found like a community to share memes with. And it just like every event that we have and like that we go to, I just feel really like fortunate, and it makes me feel like wow, we're getting funding to fund cool hangouts with each other. So
we're getting funding for memes.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's what I really like about it, is that it's serious but not too serious. Like we're not an intimidating group, and everyone's very friendly. So
ICS Serious Council.
yeah, exactly. So
see that.
That's my favorite part.
By the way, these aren't even memes anymore. This has evolved from memes to just this strange obsession with making fan art of me. So, please stop.
And
Mario.
I mean,
Don't-
I just like to say ICS Student Council is the best meme presence of any club on campus. So.
Even better than the meme club. That's a challenge.
Meme club? Do they have a public meme presence though?
I don't know.
Exactly. I'm right.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, what were we talking about?
Highlights.
Oh yeah, highlights. Okay. We had some highlights. Let's talk about
Lowlights.
lowlights. Advice. Not just for like council members, just like students in general. What kind of advice can we give them now? I know this quarter is coming to an end, but moving forward as we come into the rest of our time at UCI, what are some advice we can give?
Join clubs.
Yes.
Join clubs. Barath is right. Whoever told you that, Barath, they're correct. Joining clubs is how you meet people and make friends.
Yeah.
Join our club.
Join
our
our
club.
What if you joined
Join our-
ICS Student Council?
I mean, that's
just
a-
kidding.
Unless-
I don't even know if we're opening up applications next quarter though. That's dependent on you guys.
As general members.
General members. There are no general members.
Attend our events.
Attend our events, yeah.
Yeah,
Come.
I guess in all seriousness, if you're like especially like an underclassman, this is probably the time where you're trying to like really figuring out like what your interests are, and there's no pressure to like have what you want to do in after college like set, but like this is like like a prime time for you to like explore your opportunities, like find what you're passionate about, because let's be honest, we probably all went into college being like, I want to study coding, and then like nothing beyond that. But now you want to ask yourself the hard questions. Why am I here? Why do I want to take classes in programming? What do I want to do with the degree I paid for?
Existential crisis.
You gotta ask yourself the hard questions. Like for me, because I got kicked out of ICS, I had to ask those questions to myself very early on. But you know, I want everyone to learn from my mistakes and start sooner rather than later.
That's good advice. I like that.
Thank you.
My advice to people, not just for school, just life in general, don't be an asshole. Like, it's such a... I know it sounds like common sense, but I've met, like, so many people who've had, like, such a hard time because they were assholes. Like, they don't get what they want, and things don't go their way, and everyone's against them, and for some reason they wonder why. And I don't tell them to their face, but it's just because, dude, you're an asshole. That's why. So if you're trying to like, I don't know, and it's just like for mental health too. Like if you like treat people and just treat like everything with a better attitude, you'll feel better too. Whereas if you treat everyone like a piece of shit, you're going to feel like a piece of shit.
That's a good point.
So, yeah, that's just my life advice.
My life advice, try new things every day, you know. That was how I joined the club. I seriously not sure if I should be joining all these clubs. It's like, should I join all these clubs or should I stay home all day? And I chose the former. And, you know, you'll never know unless you try.
You'll never know if you don't go.
Yeah.
You'll never shine if you
Too.
don't grow. I don't know.
Just show up.
Oh, wait.
Show up to everything.
Show up to everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to at least.
Like in a short, it's like say yes more and go into things with a positive attitude.
Just say
Just say yes.
Yeah, just say
yes.
yes. If I learned anything, just say yes.
Yeah. I can't
Always be coding.
Always be coding.
To add on to that, start on your projects as soon as you can, and when you get them, like when they're assigned, just so that you can get ahead of things, and so it doesn't sneak up on you.
I feel like this turned into like a Professor Pat is like.
Yo, I relate to this though. You don't have to start coding on the first day you get the project, but you need to read the
But you
assignment.
need to read
in
the
your-
assignment at least.
Read the entire assignment before on the first day, and then like you can leave it till the last minute or whatever. But you know you'll be zoning out on your walk home from class, and you'll be like, "Wow, I can think about my project project now because I know what I'm supposed to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, you can at least like start to think about it. You can think about what you're gonna have to do, if you're gonna have to like spend a lot of time on it, all that stuff.
Go to lab for help. They help.
Yes.
So many people, they don't go.
They don't.
And they're just stuck on it for like so long if they just went.
That's the only way I got through the 33 and the 46 series,
By
was
the
going
way,
to all
yeah.
those labs.
To add on to that,
46.
you guys are kind of paying for this. You're paying to take these classes, and that includes those tutors and lab sections. So you might as well, as David K used to say, get your money's worth.
And then for a lot of the tutors, they're people who've taken the class before. They're also students, so they understand like the confusion that you have and like why it's not working. They understand all that and they can empathize with you, but they can also try to actually help because they have direct knowledge from the professor.
Yes. And then let's see. So now that we talked about, this totally not simp session, let's talk about, stuff that happened this quarter in terms of council and what to look forward to next quarter as we come back even better than ever. So, one thing I'd like to say is like, okay, I know that student council in recent years has gone from the shit to just shit. Like, I understand that, guys. It's not, here, we're being completely transparent here because that's important. We know that in recent years we haven't been doing the best job. That's why this board has been trying so hard this quarter and even during the summer, and will continue to try hard next quarter to just make sure that we get back on top of things. That's why during the summer we had this aggressive meme campaign, because since people like to make jokes about us, we decided, okay, we'll use that as our own ammunition and say, hey guys, we could take a joke too. So, you know what? Whatever you say works for us, I guess. I think that was the intention, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the plan.
And then going into this quarter specifically, so let's see. We had Nerd Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
What are your guys' thoughts on Nerd Fighter? What do you think?
It's a,
They're all giving thumbs up.
yeah, it's a pretty fun event.
I liked the Roblox, but not because I planned it or anything.
So Nerd Fighter, just as some trivia, that was something I wanted to do since like 2018, 2019 school year, but I didn't exactly know what it would be. At first it was going to be just like teams of 3 literally like coding, race coding, trying to see who can complete code the fastest, but then we decided that Nerd Fighter should just be like, ICS Olympics. And so we decided, okay, if it's ICS Olympics, what should not just ICS students, but just like students in general, be doing more of? So we wanted to capture the academic, professional, creative, and social.
Athletic.
What?
And
Athletic.
Athletic aspects of UCI culture. So that's why we had all these different events like gaming, coding, Capture the Flag, Roblox, and ICS Jeopardy.
Jeopardy, yeah.
So, I think for our first time doing Nerd Fighter, I think it went well. I especially love how shout out to our graphics team, Naomi, Bianca, Ryan, and Camille. They did a fantastic job with the graphics. We love them. I think you all love them too, you listeners. So, let's give a round of applause for them, by the way. Okay, and then what else happened this quarter? Not just in terms of events, also like just new developments, I guess.
I like arcade night.
Oh, at round 1.
We have runs muy bueno social events. Thank you, our events chair.
Of course.
I won Super Saiyan God Goku. Well, you won it for me.
I won it for you, yes.
And then I won Vegeta, Super Saiyan Blue, and then I won Ultra Instinct Goku at round 1.
Making
That's a
Brooke.
lot of figures.
Yeah.
Wait, I think you gave them a lot of money to do that.
Well, what else?
What else was there?
Well,
What?
I joined.
Yeah, you joined.
I joined the board.
Yeah, we recruited
recruited great committee members.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Brought in a bunch of new board or committee members to the council. Lots of what else we do? I don't know.
What did we do?
There's plenty of
Lots of little events.
Lots of little events, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, we had our gingerbread thing yesterday.
That was so fun.
Mhm.
Surprisingly great architects.
Yeah.
in the ICS student body.
Thanks gaming. Oh, that was fun. That was real fun.
Course sign up.
Oh yeah,
That was really fun.
the workshop.
That's
Yeah,
the best
the tips and
thing.
tricks workshop.
So social.
We got a surprisingly good turnout for that. So thanks guys for coming out supporting us. Hopefully it helped you out too.
Right.
Uh,
Use Ant Almanac.
Use Ant Almanac, yeah.
If you didn't go, that's the main takeaway is use Ant Almanac.
Yeah, I mean, we've hosted some great events fall quarter, and now that we've recruited our full committee, we can move on. We can now operate at 100% of our power and
Full
make
capacity.
even better events in winter and spring quarter.
So speaking of those, Justine, you're starting Humans. She was looking all shook. We're starting Humans of ICS next quarter. So exactly what is that about? Like,
Yeah.
what do you hope to gain from it? What do you hope to do in it?
So, Humans of ICS, the goal of Humans of ICS is to kind of familiarize ourselves more with the people that we see in class but never talk to because we're all kind of awkward still or a little shy as ICS majors. But yeah, so Humans of ICS, we're gonna be like spotlighting different students. There's a interest form that's on our Facebook page, and like we send it out on our newsletter every week. So if you want to nominate yourself or if you want to nominate a friend to be featured, it's like really chill. Like you'll just fill out the form, we'll write like a little description about you, and then we'll meet up with you to just like take a few photos. And then we'll post you on our social media and we'll highlight you. So I think it's gonna be really good. It's kind of like Humans of New York, but I think Humans of New York, it's a little
Dark.
less detailed. Like they don't go into like super depth. But like I want us to like kind of get an idea like, this person like they also enjoy like skateboarding and they've like cool fun fact like they've traveled like 14 countries or like crazy things like that. Like we're more than just CS majors, I guess. So to kind of diversify.
Yeah, I'm a CGS major.
Oh yes, we're more than just ICS majors. So yeah.
Okay, sounds good. I like muy bueno. You know. Okay, and then we're also doing a reverse career fair next quarter. We did that like back in the day, like 2013, 2010, 2014, I don't know.
Yeah.
We're bringing it back because we figure that with the past two career fairs, they were great, but you know, students weren't able to get like they didn't have like enough time to really present themselves, to pitch themselves. They only got like a very top of the surface interaction with recruiters. So we're hoping with
very long lines.
Yeah, very, very long lines. So we're hoping with Reverse Career Fair, we flip the script. This time students get to pitch themselves, have their own little presentation, pitch about why, like all the great things that they've done and why they should hire them, why companies should hire them.
Right.
So we're hoping y'all will come out to that. If you do sign up, we will have plenty of resources to help you prepare. We'll be having workshops in partnership with Division of Career Pathways. We'll be having our own workshops like how to make a great presentation. And yeah, so look forward to that. It's going to be happening January 27th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So yeah, look forward to that. And finally, we're partnering with the Undergraduate Business Association at the Paul Merage School to put up a startup incubator panel, which is going to be the Wednesday that same week of Reverse Career Fair. What that is, so we've always wanted to do a startup kind of panel, and thankfully with UBA on our side, we finally get the opportunity. Shout out to them. I don't know if they're listening, but yeah.
Our avid business listeners.
So we're, you know, a lot of students, they think about like those big tech companies like Microsoft, Amazon, IBM, or whatever. But startups, they are a very, very popular and rising like aspect of both the tech industry and just careers in general. So we wanted to highlight that, get the perspective of people who have founded startups, who work in startups, and get some of their perspective on like how life is at a startup, what they do on a regular basis, and hopefully have some networking opportunities and great advice from them. So yeah, look out for that January 29th. And then any other events that's going on?
Yeah, we'll be having lots of different workshops. We're thinking our projects committee wants to put on a GitHub workshop to help teach everybody how to use GitHub, just the basics of it, how we use it in the industry and all that. We're going to be having a lot of different social events too alongside those, so keep an eye out for those when they get posted. Thinking of doing stuff like ice skating, movie nights, going out to the VR Mario Kart, so that should be really fun.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, keep an eye out.
And D&D night.
And maybe
Maybe.
ICS
Maybe.
D&D night. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was our first I think serious episode in over a year.
The ASMR video is pretty serious.
My ass.
Your ass was serious.
My ass is serious right
All the
now.
time.
Alright, it's not serious.
Now it's
podcast
not
serious. Yeah.
All right. And with that, thank you guys for listening. Hopefully you got something out of that. If not, just know that we love you all. Don't take that too seriously. But yeah,
Don't feel too
we
special.
We don't really.
we appreciate you guys for just joining us on this journey, coming to our events, engaging with us, and hopefully we'll see you around next quarter for our great events. Until then, good luck with finals, good luck with life, and bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, go away.